Yo. No real fictions coming through, nothing that I have to do online, I'll just hear. Everything is clear when I just connect on streams and remember what it means to be present in real life without the strife. Your constant connectivity, this is setting me free from the pressure to respond, to move beyond the digital into the real. This is how I feel, alive and present here today. Put my phone away and found myself again. A day without Wi-Fi. Favorite name that comes so clear when I'm not online. This is my to find peace today. Yo, yo, yo. Day without Wi-Fi, digital retouch, out of the rocks, a time-speed connection here. Everything is clear when I'm live online at all. Breaking from the brawl of endless full of thieves. This is what I need to remember who I am without Instagram or any other app. Twisted that gap, team my real and digital. This is my ritual. This is like to connect, reading actual books today, not just what people say. All night about the lie, this is how I thrive. Without the Wi-Fi connection, this is my reflection. Time, what I could be, what I relate to everyone and everything. This is what I bring for my dope as self-care, of being aware of real life happening now. This is my vow to disconnect sometimes, to realign what will really matter here. To everyone who felt the need to be free from plastic collectivity, this is the key to finding yourself again. Disconnect and then you'll see who you really are. Say that I Wi-Fi, digital retouch, out of the box, a faster connection here. Everything is fair, but I'm not online at all. Breaking from the brawl of endless phone and feeds. This is what I need to remember who I am without Instagram or any other app. Closing that gap between my real and digital. This is my ritual. I'm just connected and connect. So I keep taking breaks for my own sake. From the digital world, getting unfurled into real life again. This is when I feel host like myself. The digital detox is my wealth. Wanna end it likes to be Wi-Fi free. It's how I wanna be. Yeah, the least I came to lead. Okay, without Wi-Fi set, he free.
Yeah, hey, yo, we do it, scan. Yeah. 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 Friday, my head into the PC bang. All night PC bang, we'd hang to sunrise gaming, talking, eating, rhyming. All night PC bang, beyond exhaustion, but we didn't care at all. All night PC bang, we call this freedom, this escape from reality. All night PC bang, we'd be living in virtual worlds till dawn broke. All night PC bang, we spoke in game chat more than real life sometimes. All night PC bang, these rhymes of clicking keys and mouse at 4 a.m. Yeah, all night PC bang, no tomorrow. All night PC bang, no sorrow. Just games and friends and endless energy. All night PC bang, we were free from responsibility, from adult concerns. All night PC bang, our turns. The gaming felt more important than sleep. All night PC bang, we keep playing till we couldn't see straight anymore. Yeah. Then we'd hit the soup place for breakfast. All night PC bang. The best part was that 6 a.m. hangover soup. All night PC bang. Our group would stumble out into the morning light. All night PC bang. All night we've been in that dark room, glowing screens. All night PC bang. These means a bonding might seem weird, but they were real. All night PC bang. I feel nostalgia for that careless use of time. All night PC bang, in my prime of having nothing better to do than this. Now I can't imagine staying up all night for anything. All night PC bang, the sight of sunrise after gaming feels impossible. All night PC bang, not plausible that I had that much energy back then. All night PC bang again. Yeah, I wish wish I could recapture that freedom. All night PC bang, no tomorrow. All night PC bang, no sorrow. Just games and friends and endless energy. All night PC bang, we were free from responsibility, from adult concerns. All night PC bang, our turns. The gaming felt more important than sleep. All night PC bang, we'd keep playing till we couldn't see straight anymore. Those days are gone, I need my sleep now. All night PC bang, somehow those memories feel precious in the frivolity. All night PC bang, ability to waste time beautifully is a gift. All night PC bang, the shift to responsible adulthood took that away. All night PC bang, someday I'll tell my kids about these nights of ours. Yeah, we do his thing.
Came to Seoul to chase my dreams, but it seems I left my heart back home. Now I roam these city streets alone at night, missing sight of my family and friends. This never ends, the homesickness I feel. This is real, pain of being far from home. Now I roam a city that's not mine all the time. I'm thinking of the place I left. I'm bereft of the comfort home provided, now divided between dreams and home. Missing home in the city, self-pity consumes me late at night. Out of sight from family and friends. Homesick in the city lights every night. I'm missing where I'm from. This has become my constant state of being. I'm seeing that success comes with the price, sacrifice of comfort and of home. Now I roam these streets that aren't mine all the time, missing moms cooking and dad's jokes, missing folks from my hometown far away. Every day I wonder if it's worth it, but I'm hurting. Yeah, from the distance here tonight. Video call my family weekly, but I'm weakly holding back the tears through the years I've been away from home. Now I'm grown, but still I miss the place, the face of my hometown in my mind. Trying to find success in this big city, but have pity on those of us who left. We're bereft of the comfort of familiar. This particular pain of homesickness at night, out of sight from everyone we love. Maybe I'll go back someday, but I'll stay here chasing dreams for now. Somehow I'll make it through the homesickness. I'll dismiss the pain with thoughts of why I came. Homesick in the city lights every night. I'm missing where I'm from. This has become my constant state of being. I'm seeing that success comes with the price, sacrifice of comfort and of home. Now I roam these streets that aren't mine all the time, missing moms cooking and dad's jokes, missing folks from my hometown far away. Every day I wonder if it's worth it, but I'm hurting from the distance here tonight. So I'll keep missing home while I'm here, year after year. Building life in the city, have pity on those who left for dreams. Nothing's what it seems when you're homesick and alone. Gentlemen is just for dates, but real ones show love to their mates. Check on your boys' mental health. That's the real gentleman wealth. That's somebody really doing, not just surface level viewing of their lives and their emotions. Real brotherhood is devotions to each other's well-being always, not just in the good old days, but when things get dark and rough. When your boy is going through stuff, be the friend who shows up present. That's the realest kind of present. Gentlemanship starts at home with your brothers, not alone. alone in romantic situations. Only brothers need gentlemen to show your squad that real love true. Check on mental health, be there. Show your homies that you care. Not just flexing, not just fun. Real friendship when things come undone. This is gentlemen among men. Being there again and again for your brothers through thick and thin. Real gentlemanship ends with how you treat your closest crew. This is what real men do. Yeah. Younger homie looking up to me, I show him what a man should be. Not through toxic masculinity, but through real sensitivity. Others to emotion share, showing him the men who care are stronger than the ones who front. Real talk, keeping it blunt but kind, but understanding too. This is what we're supposed to do for the next generation coming up. Fill the masculine cup with examples of real strength, going to any length to show love and show support. This is the new core of manhood that we're building here. They say real men don't cry, but I tell my brothers that's a lie. We feel, we hurt, we need each other. That's what makes us true brothers in this journey we call life. Through the joy and through the strife. Yeah. When my boy lost his father last year, I didn't know what to say to clear his pain, so I just showed up, sat with him, filled his cup with presence and with silent support. This is the real report, called a gentleman behavior. Not being a savior, but being present, being there, showing him I really care. Not with words, but with my time. That's the real paradigm of brotherhood and gentleman ways. Being there through darkest days for the ones you call your crew. This is what real men do. Brothers need gentlemen too. Show your squad that real love true. Check on mental health, be there. Show your homies that you care. Not just flexing, not just fun. Real friendship when things come undone. This is gentlemen among men. Being there again and again for your brothers through thick and thin. Real gentlemanship begins with how you treat your closest crew. This is what real men do. Not just for the ladies, nah. Real gentlemen show love to their squad. This is brotherhood redefined. Gentlemen to all mankind, starting with the ones closest to you. This is what we gotta do. Quitting's not a word I know. No matter how low I fall or how hard I get hit, I won't quit. That's not in my vocabulary. This is my commentary on resilience and will. Standing still is not an option for me. I have to be moving forward all the time. This is my climb that never ends, never stops. Even when I drop to the ground, I get back up. Fill my cup with determination again. This is when I'm strongest, right after the fall. No quit in my dictionary. This is necessary for survival in this game. This is my name for never giving up. No quit in my dictionary here, making it crystal clear that I will never stop trying, never stop flying toward my dreams, no matter what. I'm in the cut, fighting for my place in line. This is mine to take and never let it go. This is how I know that I'm built for this fight. Day and night I'm grinding toward my goal. This is my soul. Never quit and always fighting. Yeah. They tried to make me quit before, but I'm still here for more of whatever challenges come. I'm not done until I say I'm finished here, crystal clear that nobody can make me stop reaching for the top but myself, and I refuse. I will use everything I have inside. This is my pride that I never gave up when again and again life tried to break me down. I'm still around because quitting's not my style. To everyone who refuses or chooses to keep fighting, no matter what, you're not alone in this battle here. We're the clear winners because we won't quit. No quit in my dictionary here, making it crystal clear that I will never stop trying, never stop flying toward my dreams, no matter what. I'm in the cut, fighting for my place in line. This is mine to take and never let it go. This is how I know that I'm built for this fight. Day and night I'm grinding toward my goal. This is my soul. Never quitting, always fighting. never stopping, always popping back up no matter what. That's my cut of perseverance and will. Standing still is not an option for me. I'm free to keep fighting forever. They can never make me quit this fight.
Yeah, found this perfect spot under a tree. Park bench calling out to me. Lay my head back, feel the warmth. For a moment I'm free from the storm of daily life and all its demands. Just me and nature, no plans. The sun is gentle, not too hot. This is the freedom that I sought. People walking by but I don't care. Lost in this moment, in this air. Breathing slow, letting go of everything I think I know. No alarm clocks, no obligations. Just pure, simple, relaxed sunshine. Yeah. Park bench, napping in the sun. Forgetting everything I should have done. No guilt, no stress, just peace of mind. Left all my worries far behind. This is freedom, this is bliss. Moments like this I truly miss. When I'm caught up in the race. Park bench, napping, my happy place. Cherry blossoms falling like confetti. Mind and body feeling steady. This is meditation without trying. Just existing, not denying myself this simple pleasure. This priceless treasure of doing absolutely nothing at all. Letting my thoughts rise and fall like my chest with every breath. No thoughts of life or death, just being present in this now. Park bench taught me how. Society says keep moving, keep grinding, but I'm here peace finding in the stillness, in the pause, breaking all productivity's laws. Sometimes the best thing you can do is absolutely nothing new. Yeah, I might look lazy to passers-by, but I'm healing under this sky. Recharging batteries that ran dry. Learning how to just be, not try. The world will keep on spinning round, whether I'm moving or on the ground. So for now I choose to rest. This is me at my best. Not producing, not achieving, just breathing, just believing in the power of slowing down. Best therapy I found in town. Yeah. Park bench, napping in the sun. Forgetting everything I should have done. No guilt, no stress, just peace of mind. Left all my worries far behind. This is freedom, this is bliss. Moments like this I truly miss. When I'm caught up in the race. Park bench, napping, my happy peace. Warm sun on my face, no worries inside. Park bench, paradise feels so right.
Post a photo, watch likes rolling, rolling, rolling. Post a photo, watch likes rolling, rolling. Yeah. Post a photo, watch likes rolling, but deep within, I'm lonely as can be. Can't they see that all this validation's fake for my sake? I smile for the camera bright, but at night, I'm cried in my room alone on my phone, scrolling through lives that seem like a dream compared to my reality. Honestly, I'm lonelier than ever before. What's this for? If likes don't fill the void, I'm destroyed by the social media age. Like first is real connection. This is my perfection. On the loneliness inside, trying to hide, but how the perfect feed. Nah, 1,000 likes, but I'm alone, staring at my phone, looking for connection real. But I feel More isolated than before, what's this for? If validation just cumbers, this encumbers my ability to connect. We're a relationship for likes through the nights. I scroll and feel more alone on my phone, creating perfect life online. But I'm dying inside from loneliness, yeah, crystal clear. And social media is a lie. Everyone looks happy on their feed, what I've seen of how they kirking at a show, and I know and where I'm lonely together through whatever fake lives we portray online. But I'm dying to have real conversation. The sensation of loneliness and crowded wounds just consumes my generation. Thoughts falling apart from lack of real connection. This rejection of that for surface validation. This sensation of being alone together. Put the phone down, look around. What I found is that real connection where nobody cares about anything but likes through the mics. We scroll alone together. 1,000 likes, but I'm alone, staring at my phone, looking for connection real. But I feel more isolated than before. What's this for? If validation's just cumbers, this encumbers my ability to connect. We're a relationship for likes through the nights. I scroll and feel more alone on my phone, create a perfect life online. But I'm dying inside from loneliness, yeah, crystal clear. That social media is a lie. So I keep posting perfect pics, getting my fix of validation that's not real. But I feel more alone with every like through the night. I scroll and search for something true, but I knew that I would find it on my phone. Post a photo, watch likes rolling, rolling, rolling. Post a photo, watch likes rolling, 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 rolling.
Yeah. From childhood I was told that boys don't cry. I had to try to bottle every emotion deep inside. I learned to hide behind a mask of stoic masculinity. This tragedy of emotional suppression became my norm. This form of survival killed a part of me slowly. The only acceptable emotion was anger or none. Since I was young, I've been holding back tears that need to fall. Through it all, I maintained this facade of being strong for so long that I forgot how to feel anything at all. Society said, man up, don't you cry. So I learned to live this lie, holding back tears that needed release. Holding back tears my whole life. This internal strife of emotions that I can't express out loud. Not allowed to show vulnerability or pain again and again. I swallow feelings that should flow free. This is me, conditioned to suffer in silence always through my days. I walk around with unshed tears inside. I can't confide in anyone about this weight I carry. It's scary how normalized this emotional prison became. The shame of feeling anything at all is real. Yeah. At my father's funeral I didn't shed a tear, standing there while everyone else cried openly around me. This boundary between acceptable grief and my own was clear. I appear strong to others, but I'm dying inside. I can't hide from myself the damage this has done. When someone asks if I'm okay, I always say I'm fine. This line I've drawn between my feelings and my face, this space between who I am and who I show. Nobody knows the cost of holding back tears all these years. What kind of strength is it really to kill your emotions completely? Real strength might be in letting go, allowing tears to flow. But I don't know how after all this time this paradigm of masculine stoicism trapped me here. All I fear is being seen as weak for feeling things. This brings more pain than the origin emotions did. I hid so well that I lost myself along the way. Therapy taught me that
that tears aren't weakness. This bleakness I felt my whole life was self-imposed. I suppose that being a man meant being made of stone, but I've grown to understand that emotion oppression is not regression, but evolution to a being hold its toll. Of holding back tears has been too high. Now I try to unlearn everything I was taught before. At my core, I'm someone who feels deeply, and that's okay. Starting today, I'm allowing myself to cry when I need to. This breakthrough might save my life. I'm finally feeling free. Holding back tears my whole life. This internal strife of emotions that I can't express out loud. Not allowed to show vulnerability or pain again and again. I swallow feelings that should flow free. This is me breaking free from this prison finally. It's hard to be strong, never cry, but that was just a lie. Today I'm letting tears fall free. This is the real me. Holding back tears almost killed my soul. Now I'm whole, learning to feel again, learning to cry, that's how I survive. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
My grandfather opened doors for ladies, thought he was chivalrous, but maybe his version of respect was condescending, treating women like they need him, protection like the fragile things. Modern gentleman, it brings equality to every action, respect without subtraction of agency or independence. This is the real difference between old gentleman facade and modern man who doesn't guard women from themselves, but with them against the world that tried to dim them. Not your grandfather's chivalry, this is 2025 delivery. Modern gentleman stands tall, but doesn't make others feel small. Open doors, but opens minds. Leaves patriarchy behind. Respects women as equals peers. Not fragile things to shield from fears. This is how we redefine what it means to be refined. In 2025, we understand. Being a gentleman means taking a stand, yeah. Old gentlemen paid for every meal, cause women weren't supposed to deal with money or with working hard. Modern gentleman regards her as equal acts of preference, shows respect with this reference to her autonomy and choice, amplifies instead of voice over her or for her decisions. This is the new precision of being gentlemen today, not controlling in any way. We keep the courtesy and grace, but update the entire base of what it means to show respect. Old manners with new understanding. This is what we're demanding. Yeah, my father learned from his father's ways, but I'm rewriting for these days. What gentleman means to me, it's about equality mixed with kindness, mixed with care, being conscious, being aware of privilege and power dynamics. Modern gentleman repairs the damage done by those before who use manners as a door to control and to diminish. Modern gentleman stands tall, but doesn't make others feel small. Opens doors, but opens minds. Leaves patriarchy behind. Respects women as equals peers. Not fragile things to shield from fears. This is how we redefine what it means to be refined. In 2025, we understand. Being a gentleman means taking a stand, yeah. Times have changed, we evolved too. Old school gentlemen, we're keeping what's true, yeah. But updating everything else. Modern gentlemen, that's for sure. I don't yell to get attention in the room. I assume that if my ideas are strong, they'll speak themselves. My wealth of leadership isn't in volume or in force, but in the course. I chart through calm and measured words I've heard. The loudest voices often hide the weakest minds. The kinds of leaders people truly follow long term are the firm but quiet ones who live by their example. Ample proof in how I move through every space. I embrace quiet leadership as my natural state. I don't debate loudly, I just demonstrate the right way every day. Real leaders don't need to shout, their actions speak throughout every room they enter quietly. Quiet leadership, that's my style. People follow me for miles without me ever raising my voice. They make the choice to trust my vision. Follow my lead, this is what I need. Not compliance born from fear or force, but trust earned through my course of consistent, quiet, strong direction shown. I've grown into this role naturally over time.
this is my climb.
To leadership that lasts beyond any loud and brash respond to challenges faced along the way. Quiet leadership every day, every day, every day. In meetings I speak last after hearing all. I don't install my opinion first to dominate the space. I embrace other perspectives before I make the call. After all, the best leaders listen more than they speak. This technique has served me well in every leadership role. My goal is not to be the smartest in the room, but to assume that everyone has value to contribute here, making it clear that I respect their input and their voice. This is my choice as a quiet leader who builds consensus. This is my defense against tyrant leadership that rules by fear. I'm here to serve, not to be served by those I lead.
Quiet waters run deep, they say I lead that way. Every single day without exception.
This is my connection to people who choose to follow me willingly, not out of obligation or fear, but because it's clear that I have their best interests at heart. This is the art of quiet leadership display, not a facade. People gravitate to calm in times of crisis, and my devices for handling stress include measured responses. This is my conscience, leading me to be the steady hand. I understand that panic spreads, but so does calm like a bomb. I soothe the situation with my presence. This is my essence of leadership distilled to purest form. I weather any storm with quiet confidence that others feel. This is real leadership that doesn't need validation through ovation or applause. Just results to speak to the technique of leading quietly but effectively always.
Quiet leadership, that's my style. People follow me for miles without me ever raising my voice. They make the choice to trust my vision. Follow my lead, this is what I need.
Not compliance born from fear or force, but trust earned through my course of consistent, quiet, strong direction shown.
I've grown into this role naturally over time. This is my climb. Don't need to be the loudest voice. People follow by choice. This is how real leaders operate. Never late to listen, quick to understand. My command is quiet, but it's crystal clear. People hear, not through volume, but through respect earned. Lessons learned from quiet leadership displayed each day. That's my way.
This is my way. This is my way. Yeah, she posted a story 1 second ago. How do I know this so fast? You ask me why. I reply that I'm always checking just in case. At this pace, I'm gonna drive myself insane, but I can't refrain from refreshing a profile constantly. Honestly, this is pathetic, I'm aware, but I don't care. I need to see what she's doing. This pursuing of information about her life, cause like a knife when I see her with other guys, but I'm disguised and just a friend who likes a post. Stalking social media all day. This is my way. We're staying close to a life through this strife of unrequited feelings here. Social media, stalking diary. This is my primary source of info about her. What's occurred in her life today I need to know, so I follow. Every story, every post she makes, whatever it takes to feel connected to her world. Even though I'm hurled into friend zone territory, this is my story of loving Zoe from a distance, put persistence. I check her Instagram all day, this is my way of being close when I'm not there. Do I care that this is pathetic behavior? I savor every crumb of a life online. Calculate the perfect time to like, strike, or post at exactly the right moment. Not too soon, I'm going through the motions of feeling dazzled about it all, when in fact I fall apart if I don't see her post. I'm engrossed in every detail of a day. This is my way, I'm staying relevant in the mind, but I find that she probably doesn't notice my devotion's focus on her every move online. This is my sign that I need help, but I won't get it. I'm committed, bitter stalking root pain, stalking social media all day. This is my way of staying close to a life through this strife of unrequited feelings here. Social media, stalking diary. This is my primary source of info about her. What's occurred in her life today I need to know, so I follow. Every story, every post she makes, whatever it takes to feel connected to her world. Even though I'm hurled in the friend zone territory, this is my story of loving someone from a distance with persistence. I check the Instagram all day, this is my way of being close when I'm not there. Do I care that this is pathetic behavior? I savor every trauma of a life online. I I know this is unhealthy but wealthy, and information about her. This is my cure for missing up throughout the day. This is my way of feeling close to someone far. So I keep stalking his stories. These are my jewelry, seeing where she's up to now. Somehow this became my day and routine. In between real life, I'm checking the page. At this stage, I'm addicted to a whole line presence. This is my way. This is my way.
Save my money for months to buy that ticket. This explicit experience alive, hip-hop was my goal. Body and soul, I wanted to be there in that crowd in that moment. This atonement for years of listening through speakers and headphones. Finally known the real thing, the actual energy of live performance. This importance cannot be overstated in my memory. This injury to my eardrums was worth it. Volume max, these facts, a bass vibrating through my entire chest. This test of endurance through sweat and heat and packed crowds, speaking loud through the music, through the energy exchange. Standing in that club, feeling every beat. This complete immersion into hip-hop culture real. First live show changed my entire life. Cut like a knife through everything I thought I knew about hip-hop. This non-stop energy exchange between artists and crowds, speaking loud to my soul in ways recordings never could. I understood finally what hip-hop was really all about. Without doubt, that night became my reference point forever. I never experienced music the same way again. From back when I was just a listener, the participant now. I took a vow to see live hip-hop every chance I got. This plot of my life changed trajectory that night. The opening act came out and already I was shaking. This waking up to what live music means happened instantly. Finally, I got what people said you had to see it live. Feeling alive in ways I never felt before that moment. This opponent to recording music was clearly superior. This interior transformation happened within my soul. This whole new understanding of hip-hop emerged as it surged through that club speakers and through my body. This embody of hip-hop culture and physical space changed my face from observer to participant. Completely sweat dripping from the ceiling from every person. This immersion into collective energy was spiritual. This lyrical content took on new meaning. Perform, live, I survive on memories of that night for months after. This laughter mixed with serious bars, mixed with the crowd's roar. On the floor, dancing, jumping, hands up in the air. Everywhere I looked was pure joy and pure passion shown. How I've grown from that night's experience forward in life. Man, that came out in the place when absolutely crazy. This maybe was the best moment of my teenage life. This night for clarity cut through my previous understanding, demanding my full attention, my full participation here. Crystal clear that this was what I've been missing all along. The song of live hip-hop was my new religion. Now I took a vow, knew attend every show I possibly could. Understood that recording music was just preparation for this elation of experiencing the real thing in person. This version of me emerged from that club forever changed. First live show changed my entire life. Cut like a knife through everything I thought I knew about hip-hop. This non-stop energy exchange between artists and crowds, speaking loud to my soul in ways recorded could. Club packed, anticipation high. First time seeing hip-hop live. That night remains a standard. This pander to everything I loved about hip-hop culture. The sculpture of my identity was completed that night. This plight of chasing that feeling drives me still today in every way. First live show changed my entire perspective. This objective of seeing hip-hop live became my mission. This permission I gave myself to prioritize live music. Can't refuse it when I think back to that first live show. This is how I know that hip-hop is more than just music to me. Setting free my soul through live performance energy. This is my remedy. First live show forever in my heart. Yeah. Digital. Don't lie, world. Digital gentlemen. Don't lie, world. Yeah, just because it's online don't mean you could be cruel, you can be mean. Real gentleman status applies to digital space, no disguise of anonymity makes it okay to hurt people in any way. Your comments, your DMs, your posts, this is where it matters most. Yeah, in 2025 our lives are digital. Being a gentleman is critical. Online just as much as in person. Don't let the internet worsen your character and your behavior. It being online savior of decency and of respect. This is what I expect. Keyboard warrior, a
Digital gentleman, choose your path, choose your plan. Digital gentleman, in the modern age, no hate comments on any page, no sliding in DMs with harassment, treating online with embarrassment will be if you get it in real life. Don't add to digital strife. Be the one who spreads respect on all etiquette. Don't neglect your responsibility to be good in digital neighborhood, just like you would in person. Be digital gentleman, you see. I see dudes who are nice in person, but online they're cursing at women, at minorities, hiding behind priorities of engagement and of clout. This is not what it's about. Real gentleman is consistent in all spaces, persistent in respect and in kindness shown, even through a phone or computer screen interaction. This is the real attraction of character that's genuine, not just when you're being seen in person, but in every space. Digital is not a place to abandon your humanity. They say internet ain't real life, but the pain you cause is real strife. For people on the other side, don't let screens be where you hide your worst self, your cruelty. Be who you're supposed to be, online just as much offline. That's for real gentlemen shine. No unsolicited DM pictures, no harassment of her pictures posted on her own page freely. This is where you really show your own character and class, or reveal you're just an ass hiding behind a screen name, playing the predatory game. Real digital gentleman respects boundaries, doesn't intersect uninvited into spaces, leaving digital traces of harassment and a creep behavior. Being online savior of the culture of respect. This is what we should expect. Digital gentleman in the modern age, no hate comments on any page, no sliding in DMs with harassment, treating online with embarrassment will be if you beat it in real life. Don't add to digital strife. Be the one who spreads respect on etiquette. Don't neglect your responsibility to be good in digital neighborhood, just like you would in person. Digital gentleman, you see. Online world, real consequences. Digital gentleman, defenses. Could have better internet culture. Don't be a digital vulture. You're preying on the vulnerable. Be honorable, be wonderful. Online world, real digital gentleman. For real. Don't rhyme world.
Payday arrived, opened up that slip. Reality hit me like a guilt trip. Got my paycheck notification, thought I feel elated, but then I saw the numbers and I felt deflated. After taxes, after bills, after rent is paid, not much left for luxury, my dreams start to fade. Calculated how many paychecks it would take to buy that Birkin bag, and my heart starts to ache. That's like 8 months of salary for one person. Meanwhile, I'm here trying to make my budget work, scrolling through designer sites late at night, adding things to cart that I'll never buy outright. My paycheck and luxury existing in different dimensions, the gap between them causing all this tension in my soul, in my heart, in my daily life. This financial reality cutting like a knife through my aspirations and my material dreams. My paycheck showing me nothing's what it seems when you're working class dreaming of upper class things. Every payday brings the same revelation, the distance between me and luxury station. I calculate the gap, I do the math again. My paycheck and designer goods will never be friends. Sighing at my paycheck, another month goes by, looking at those numbers, asking myself why. I keep dreaming about luxury I can't afford to own. My paycheck keeps me grounded, keeps me shown the reality of my tax bracket, my financial state. Luxury and me are separated by fate, and zeros on a price tag I can't comprehend. sighing at my paycheck. Here we go again, calculating the distance between want and can. My paycheck showing me exactly where I stand. Did the math real quick, that bag cost $3,000. Meanwhile, my checking account barely helps me stand above the poverty line, above just getting by. The luxury handbag makes my wallet cry, literally cry, cause it can't afford the tears to waste on dreams that won't materialize for years, maybe decades if I'm saving every dime. But rent keeps rising, so does the price of time. My paycheck is honest, brutally so, showing me exactly where I can and cannot go. In the stores where the prices don't even have tags, where my annual salary buys 2 bags. And I'm supposed to feel okay about this gap between my reality and Instagram's trap of luxury lifestyle that influencers display, while I'm sighing at my paycheck every payday. Maybe I should be grateful for what I got, but society keeps telling me it's not a lot. Unless you got designer, unless you got the brand. My paycheck keeps me in the regular stand of life, of class, of economic reality, while luxury brands sell me fallacy that I need their products to feel complete. But my paycheck showing me that's not my beat. I'm playing a different tune, a different song with luxury, and I don't get along. Not because I don't want it, trust me I do, but my paycheck showing me what's actually true. Sighing at my paycheck, another month goes by, looking at those numbers, asking myself why I keep dreaming about luxury I can't afford to own. My paycheck keeps me grounded, keeps me shown the reality of my tax bracket, my financial state. Luxury and me are separated by fate, and zeros on a price tag I can't comprehend. Sighing at my paycheck, here we go again, calculating the distance between want and can. My paycheck showing me exactly where I stand. So here I am with my paycheck in hand, trying to understand where I stand in this economy, in this luxury obsessed society. My paycheck bringing me back to sobriety, from dreams of designer, from fantasies of wealth, back to reality, back to myself and the actual numbers that define my life. My paycheck cutting through illusions like a knife every single payday, every single month. Sighing at these numbers, being honest and blunt about what I can and cannot afford to buy. My paycheck and luxury kissing goodbye.
Got my day job, pays the bills, but my side hustle gives me thrills of pursuing what I love. But it came to shove, had to find another way to make my passion pay. Even if it's just a bit, I'm committed to this hustle on the side, source of my pride more than my regular job. I'm part of the mob of people with multiple streams, chasing their dreams on nights and weekends too. This is what I do to feel alive at purpose driven, side hustle, passion project. This is my connect to who I really am. This is my plan. Side hustle pays my soul, even if I financial broke. Is it mattress yet? I know that this is how I roll into who I'm meant to be. Side hustle set me free from the constraints of one job. I'm part of the mob of hustlers making their way every single day for the life they design. This hustle is mine, and I'm proud of what I do. Side hustle, written neat groove. After work, I'm on my grind, different hustle, different kind of energy I bring to this other thing that I'm building on the side. For me with pride, more than paychecks ever could. This hustle's good for my soul, my sense of worth. This is my beat birth, and there's someone who creates multiple states, so feet come in a purpose too. This is what I do to feel like I'm alive. More than 9 to 5 can never make me feel. To everyone who's hustling on the side, this thing we do is more than money. It's our honey, sweet purpose and passion mix. This is how we fit. Our lives to mean something more. Side hustle pays my soul, even if I'm financial broke. But it ain't just yet. I know that this is how I grow into who I'm meant to be. Side hustle set me free from the constraints of one job. I'm part of the mob of hustlers making their way every single day toward a life they design. This hustle is mine, and I'm proud of what I do. So I keep busting ride in my burgers every day. This is my way. If PA in life I want, I will never harm. Just one job, one identity. Side hustle set me free to be multiple versions, no more diversions from who I really am. This is my plan.
Yeah. I walked the street 1,000 times, never noticed all the signs. Beauty hidden in plain sight. Today I'm seeing a new light. The cafe with the vintage door, the flower shop I ignored before. Street art on that corner wall, I never saw it all, cause I was always rushing through. Now I'm walking slow and no, yeah. Details emerge from familiar scenes. This is what mindfulness means. Taking time to really see what's been there constantly. Slow down and you'll discover your neighborhood like no other. Walking my neighborhood with new eyes, finding beauty in the smallest size. Every alley holds a secret, every corner if you seek it has a story waiting to be found. When you slow down, look around, my neighborhood becomes brand new when I change my point of view. The old man who runs the bookstore, I never spoke to him before. Today I stopped and said hello, learned things I didn't know about this place I call home. All the years that I just roamed through these streets without connection, now I'm making a correction to how I move through my own life, cutting through like a knife. The autopilot, the routine, and now I'm seeing what's between the point A and point B, my neighborhood and me. Adventure doesn't need to be a flight across the sea. Sometimes the greatest journey is walking your own territory with eyes wide open, heart aware, finding magic everywhere. That tree I passed 1,000,000 times is blooming now in perfect rhymes with spring and with my mood. It's walking slow, it's doing good for my appreciation of my own foundation. The place where I belong has been here all along. I just needed to slow down and see all that's been surrounding me. This neighborhood exploration is my new meditation. Walking my neighborhood with new eyes, finding beauty in the smallest size. Every alley holds a secret, every corner, if you seek it, has a story waiting to be found. When you slow down, look around, my neighborhood becomes brand new when I change my point of view. Same streets, different eyes, finding beauty in disguise. This is home, this is mine, walking slow, feeling fine.
Spent hours curating the perfect mixtape for friends. These are men for not having much money to give actual gifts. These rifts between what I wanted to give and could afford, I ignored by putting heart into making mixtapes. Instead, I'd spread my love through music selection, carefully chosen, this frozen moment of time captured on CD with care. I prepare each mixtape like it was a piece of art, from my heart to theirs, showing them who I was through songs. These belong to moments we shared, memories we made together. Whatever the occasion, mixtape was my go-to gift. Hours spent burning CD after CD, setting free my creativity through music curation shown. Mixtape making days were about connection. This selection of songs told stories words could never say. Every way I showed I cared was through these mixtapes. Made this displayed my affection affection through careful curation here, making it clear that each song choice had meaning and intent. Time well spent making mixtapes for my friends to enjoy. This deploy of love through music was my language spoken. This token of appreciation for their friendship shown. How I've grown to understand that gifts don't need to cost money. This honey of mixtape culture was sweeter than gold. Drawing covers by hand for each mixtape made. This displayed my artistic side that rarely showed otherwise. These ties between music and visual art combined, I designed each cover specifically for the recipient. This ingredient, a personal relation made each tape special. This vessel of friendship was mixtape in physical form. This warm feeling I got from giving them away. Every day I think about what songs to include next. This text of musical language spoke volumes to friends. These amends for any wrongs through perfect song selection. Computer humming as it burned each track, going back and forth to check if it was finished. Yeah, this set of rituals around mixtape creation. This nation of music lovers sharing with each other like a brother. I give my friends these mixtapes with pride inside. Was my soul exposed through song choices made? This display vulnerability through sharing what I love. Push and shove through feelings I couldn't speak aloud. This crowd of friends received my mixtapes gratefully. Track list written in my best handwriting on an insert. This convert to digital from analog was bittersweet. This complete transition to CD from cassette tape. This landscape of music sharing evolved but stayed the same. This game of showing love through music curation. This nation of mixtape makers understood the code. This road we traveled together through music shared. We cared about each other through the songs we chose. This rose above simple gift giving in the art form. This one reception of my mixtapes meant everything. Mixtape making days were about connection. This selection of songs told stories words could never say. Every way I showed I cared was through these mixtapes made. This displayed my affection through careful curation here, making it clear that each song choice had meaning and intent. Burning CDs all night long, drawing covers, selecting songs. Those were the days of mixtape culture. This sculpture of friendship through music sharing, shown how we've grown from those mixtape making days together. Whatever happened to that culture, I don't know, but I know that those days meant everything to me. Setting free my love through music carefully chosen. This token of friendship was more valuable than money. This honey of mixtape culture was the sweetest gift. This shift to streaming killed mixtape culture, sadly but gladly. I have memories of mixtape making days. Those were ways we show we care before words could say. Every day I miss those mixtape making days with friends.
Standing at the fountain where the legends say, make a wish and throw your coin, you come back someday. But I'm wishing for something more than just return, for a love that makes my heart burn. In this ancient city where the past meets now, I'm making promises I don't know how to keep. But in this moment everything feels right, under Roman stars tonight. Forests everywhere but I feel so alone, throwing coins for love I've never known. This fountain's heard a million wishes just like mine. Maybe this time the stars align. Toss the coin and close my eyes, under Roman skies, hoping love will find me here. Roman nights, fountain lights, making wishes on ancient sites, throwing coins for love unknown, in this city made of stone. History around me but I'm looking ahead, future written in the coins I spread. Roman nights, holding tight to dreams of love in Italian moonlight. Maybe if I wish enough, it'll come true. Roman nights, I'm waiting for you. Yeah, they say the fountain grants your deepest wish,
But all I want is something more than this. Lonely wandering through beautiful streets, looking for the one my heart will meet. Every couple walking hand in hand makes me wonder if you'll understand. Just feeling when I finally find you here, in Rome or anywhere, I don't care. Long as love is real, like these ancient walls that have witnessed 1,000 years of falls and rises. Just like this heart of mine, waiting for the perfect time. Yeah, 3 coins means you'll marry, they say, but I just threw one, hoping anyway that love will find me in the sacred place. Under Roman moon, I see your face. Not yet met, but someday soon. Under this Italian moon, Trevi Fountain heard my prayer tonight. Everything will be alright. Morning comes and I'm still standing here, watching as the sunrise makes it clear that magic happens when you dare to dream. Nothing's ever quite what it seems. This fountain taught me to believe in fate, that somewhere someone's worth the wait. Roman nights turned into Roman dawn, but my wish lives on until it finds you wherever you are, under the same stars that shine on Rome tonight. Everything feels right. Roman nights, mountain light, making wishes on ancient sites, throwing coins to love unknown in this city made of stone. History around me, but I'm looking ahead. Future written in the coins I spread. Roman nights, holding tight to dreams of love in that Italian moonlight. 7,000 coin in hand, made my wish in foreign land. Roman nights, my dreams take flight. Somewhere love is shining bright. Maybe you're wishing to tonight under Roman moonlight. Yeah. 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 Love should be simple like a slice of pizza, not a feature that requires explanation or complication. This foundation of something real doesn't need decoration, just creation of honest feelings without the games. No fancy names for what we have, just call it like it is. This bliss of simplicity in a complex world. You're my girl and I'm your man, simple as that. Like a slice of pizza, simple and true. Me and you don't need complications to be real. Like a slice of pizza, simple and right. Day and night, our love doesn't need fancy ingredients. These sentiments of keeping it real matter most to me. Can't you see that complicated isn't always better? Our love is better, simple and pure like perfect pizza. This is our way of being together without drama. Yeah, they say love should be complicated and intense, but that's nonsense when what we have is effortless and real. How I feel about you doesn't need poetic explanation. We fulfill each other without trying too hard. No regard for what others think love should be. You and me define our own version of simple bliss. Maybe I'm not a romantic in the traditional sense, but what's intense about our love is how easy it feels. These meals we share, these moments, simple and true. Me and you are like the perfect slice of pizza made. Yeah. You don't need to be anything but yourself, off the shelf with pretense. Just be who you are with me. Finally free to exist without performance. To show this flow between us is natural like breathing. This feeling of ease is what makes our love special. This vessel of simple truth is all we need here. Yeah. Like a slice of pizza, simple and right. Day and night, our love doesn't need fancy ingredients. These sentiments of keeping it real matter most to me. Can't you see that complicated isn't always better? Yeah, simple, perfect, nothing fake. Like a slice, no mistake. This is how love should be, always me and you. Like a slice of pizza, perfect combination. Like a slice of pizza, that's our love.
Walked into this cafe with one intention clear: disappear from all the demands and expectations. Place the space I'm claiming for myself without apology. Finally learning that rest isn't selfish but necessary. The scary act of putting myself first feels foreign, but I'm in desperate need of a day that's just for me. Finally free for the guilt of doing nothing productive. This deductive logic, the rest is waste, is killing us. I discuss with myself the importance of this moment. This atonement for years of self-neglect starts right here. Today is just for me, no guilt attached. I detach from obligations for these precious hours. Today is just for me, and that's enough. This tough world will survive without me for a day. In this way I'm learning that self-care isn't selfish. I'm helpless without these moments to recharge my soul. I am whole only when I take time for myself. To this breakthrough of prioritizing my own needs first. I've nursed everyone else but forgot about myself. Off the shelf with productivity, today I just exist. This bliss of doing nothing but being here present. No emails, no texts, no social media. This media detox feels like breathing fresh air again. I've been so connected that I disconnected from myself. This wealth of peace I'm finding in intentional solitude. This mood of calm is what I've been missing all along. This song of silence is the sweetest melody. Finally I understand why I need days like this. I miss the version of me that exists outside demands. What if I did this more often for myself? This wealth of mental health can't be found in productivity. This activity of simply being is revolutionary here. No fear of missing out on things that don't serve me. I'm free to choose myself without explanation needed. I pleaded with myself for too long to rest, and now I vow to make this a regular practice moving forward. Barista asks if I'm waiting for someone here. I appear alone, but I'm in the best company possible. This obstacle of thinking I need others to validate my time. This crime against myself for never being enough alone. But I've grown to appreciate my own coming deeply. This deeply climbed mountain of self-love was worth it. I've hit the summit today in this cafe alone. This throne of self-care is where I belong regularly. Today is just for me, and that's enough. This tough world will survive without me for a day. In this way I'm learning that self-care isn't selfish. I'm helpless without these moments to recharge my soul. I am whole only when I take time for myself too. Yeah. Oh, only when I take time for myself too. Yeah. Phone on silent, world on pause. This day is mine without applause. I'm learning that I deserve this time, this paradigm, yeah, of self-care through intentional rest. I'm blessed with this awareness that today is just for me. Finally free from guilt about taking time for myself.
Yeah. This was our regular spot. Yeah. This corner table was our spot every weekend. My best friend and I would sit here for hours just talking. Now I'm walking down memory lane, sitting here alone today. In this way, I'm honoring what we had before life changed. We're estranged, not by choice, but by circumstance and distance. This insistence on keeping traditions alive keeps you near. I appear. Strong sitting here alone, but inside I'm breaking. This aching for the past when we thought we'd ever change. It's strange how ordinary moments become precious later. A regular spot holds memories so dear. Sitting here alone reminds me what we used to share. This was our regular spot, our sacred place. I can trace every conversation we had at this table. We were able to solve the world's problems over coffee here, crystal clear. That I took those moments for granted. Then my best friend moved away and now I sit here alone. But I've grown to appreciate what we had while it lasted. This blaster, distance between us can't erase the past. Make it last through memory in this regular spot ritual. Barista asked where my friend is today. I smile, been a while since we've been here together. I explain his pain of missing someone who's still alive. Before we are connected through memories of this place. This place holds more meaning now that we can't come together forever. Changed by distance
sitting in our regular spot alone. But I've known all along that some friendships transcend distance. If I close my eyes, I can hear you laugh. On behalf of our friendship, I'm keeping this spot alive. We survive through the rituals we refuse to abandon. This random act of sitting here alone honors us. This trust we built over countless coffee conversations. These stations of our friendship map through this cafe space. I'll embrace the bittersweet nostalgia of our regular spot. If our regular spot. Ordered your usual drink and left it across from me. Finally acknowledging that you're not coming back here. But I swear I can feel your presence in the space still. This will to keep our tradition alive is my way. Starting today, I'm accepting that some chapters ain't completely, but sweetly the memories we made here stay with me. I can see now that ordinary moments were extraordinary. The scary realization that I should have appreciated more. This was our regular spot, our sacred place. I can trace every conversation we had at this table. We were able to solve the world's problems over coffee here. Crystal clear that I took those moments for granted. They, my best friend moved away and now I sit here alone, sitting where we used to sit together. Now alone but remembering forever. This is how I keep you close to me through this empty across from me at our regular spot. I got these memories that distance can't erase. This place will always be our sacred space. Forever. Our regular spot holds our friendship together.
Yeah. She joined the gym last week, said she wanted to get her physique better, healthier, in shape. But I could see the landscape of her motivation clear. It isn't me, she wanted to hear it, compliment her progress made. This is a charade, she playing while she getting ready, going steady to the gym every night. Something isn't right about this sudden change. It's strange how she never cared before. Now she's out the door at 6 a.m. to work out without a doubt. This isn't for our benefit. Working out for someone new, I can see right through the sudden fitness routine. I know what it means when you won't look at me. Yeah, her new workout routine isn't for me. I've seen the way she checks herself out. Without a doubt, she getting ready for someone. This has begun long before I noticed here. Crystal clear that all this effort is mine. She's trying to shine for someone else who makes her care about what's there. In the mirror staring back, this is the crack in our relationship showing. I've been knowing for a while this wasn't right. I've been knowing for a while this wasn't right. Yeah, smiling at herself in the mirror, but when I come near, the smile disappears fast. This contrast between how she looks at herself and how she looks at me, I can see the difference in her eyes, no surprise. She's doing this for someone new, not me and you. Us, our relationship, our future. I'm sure that she's already moved on before dawn. She's at the gym getting ready, going steady towards someone who isn't me. Working out for someone new, I can see right through. Yeah, this sudden fitness routine, I know what it means when you won't look at me. Her new workout routine isn't for me. I've seen the way she checks herself out. Without a doubt, she getting ready for someone. This has begun long before I noticed it. Crystal clear that all this effort isn't mine. She's trying to shine for someone else who makes her care about what's there. In the mirror staring back, this is the crack in our relationship showing. I've been knowing for a while this wasn't right. I've been knowing for a while this wasn't right. I used to be the reason, now the season. She working out for someone else. I can tell by the way she smiles at the mirror when I'm not near. Her reflection shows the truth. So work out for them, get in shape. I can't escape the truth that's staring at my face. You've been replaced, me with someone who makes you try. I won't lie, this hurts but I understand. You got plans that don't include me anymore. Out the door at 6 a.m. to the gym you go. And I wanna fucking break it off like a Going through hell, but my face says heaven. Life's hitting hard like 24/7, but I smile through it, act like it's fine. Nobody needs to know this pain is mine. To carry the bed or shoulder alone, build my strength from flesh and bone. Scars they can't see, wounds internal. This pain's eternal, but so is my will to survive it. I won't let them see me divided by struggle, by hardship, by the weight of everything on my plate. I'll handle it solo, that's my way. Smile through the pain. Every day they ask you good, I say I'm great. While inside I contemplate how much longer I could take this. Hurt inside but standing tall. Never let them see me fall. That's the code I live by daily. Smile through the pain, that's what I do. Nobody needs to see what I go through. Strong facade, hiding the war inside. This is masculine pride, not toxic, just private with my struggle. I handle my own trouble without burden in the world with my weight. I'll be great eventually, but right now I'm hurting, just not averting the fact that anyone who's watching me, this is my privacy of pain, my right to suffer silently. That's my dignity. They see the smile, they miss the tears that I cry alone for years of accumulated pain and stress. But I digress from showing weakness to the outside world. My flag of strength stay unfurled. Even when I'm breaking down inside, I hide the cracks, the fractures in my armor strong. I've been doing this so long, it's second nature not to fake it till I make it through another day of silence. Suffering is buffering between my pain and what I show. Nobody needs to know how hard it really is for me, that's my decree. Society said men should be strong, so I am. Even when everything's wrong inside, even when I'm dying but smiling through the pain like it's nothing at all. I won't fall publicly, I'll crumble in private. That's my climate of emotional management. No one near enough to see the real me breaking just the faking strength I show the world each day. That's my way. One day you'll deal with all this pain I've stored, but for now I can't afford to show weakness, to show vulnerability. That's my reality. Right or wrong, it's how I'm wired. Even when I'm tired of pretending everything's okay. Every single day I wake up and put on my mask, complete the task of looking strong while feeling weak. I don't speak about my struggles or my pain. Again and again I choose silence over sharing. This is my caring for others, not burdening them with my weight. I'll be great someday when I've processed all of this, but I won't miss this strength I built from suffering alone. How I've grown. Smile through the pain, that's what I do. Nobody needs to see what I go through. Strong facade, hiding the war inside. This is masculine pride, not toxic, just private with my struggle. I handle my own trouble without burden in the world with my weight. I'll be great eventually, but right now I'm hurting, just not averting that fact to anyone who's watching me. This is my privacy. Hurt inside, but I won't show it. Strong facade, they'll never know it. This is how I survive the pain. Smile through the rain that's falling inside where nobody sees. This is how I keep my peace, by keeping my pain private in mine. I'll be fine eventually, just need time. Smile through the pain. I'll be fine.
Touch the scene just played out, made me wanna cry and shout with emotion, so I did. Let the tears fall, never hid. In this moment all alone, crying in my phone over fictional people's pain. Tears falling like rain, yeah, down my cheeks, and I reach for a tissue, but the breach between me and connection's clear. Nobody's really here, then hand me tissue, hold me close. This is what hurts most, not the scene that made me cry, but the fact that I am alone while crying here. Tissue just an arm, safe the way, but might as well be miles, I'd say. The distance that I feel is so much more real than a physical space. Crying at the screen alone, nobody here in my home to comfort me or understand, nobody to hold my hand. But I'm emotional here,
This resistance is clear, not in inches but in years of feeling no it is. Nobody sees or knows this is how it goes. When you watch sad scenes alone, the tissue on its own is just a reminder that nobody's where you're at to comfort you tonight. Pause the show to compose myself, wipe away what flows down my face and crying hard. Let down my emotional guard for the moment with these characters who weren't already there, but hers and his emotions felt so real. Made me remember how to feel something other than this numb. But when the tears are done, I'm still alone in you, in my visual, in my feel. This is all I'll ever have. These sad scenes that make me laugh and cry and feel alive, just enough to survive another lonely night, but never quite right. To everyone who cries alone, that scenes on the phone or that TV late at night, this is all applied into distance of a tissue vibes. It's really just a paradise for the distance in our lives. Died at the scene alone, nobody here in my home to comfort me or understand, nobody to hold my hand. But I'm emotional here, this resistance is clear, not in inches but in years of leaning on it. Nobody sees or knows this is how we go. When you watch sad scenes alone, the tissue on its own is just a reminder that nobody's where you're at to comfort you tonight. So I'll grab another tissue and continue to miss you, whoever you might be. The person who should be here with me tonight, holding me tight while I cry at this meme. But you never bury you just like he should. This is how we know. It shows distance always well. Stay.
Yeah. Walking through Italian streets like Marco Polo once. For these ones, I've been searching for something I can't name. Not for fame, but fortune, but for understanding of myself. Off the shelf, with expectations just wandering free. Finally, understanding that the journey is the point. Every day brings new insight through Italian streets. Like Marco Polo, journey into unknown. I've grown through every street I've wandered lost. Yeah. Like Marco Polo exploring Italy. Finally, finding myself and getting lost abroad. This facade I wore at home has crumbled here away. Every day I discover something new about myself. Off the shelf, with who I thought I had to be. Setting free the real me through wandering unknown. Yeah. Every city teaches me something different here. It's clear that Rome taught me about history's way.
Florence state of art reminded me of beauty's power. Every hour and Venice showed me that getting lost is fine. Just design of Italy is vast room for my soul. Makes me whole in ways I never imagined before. Marco Polo traveled far from home on his own to discover worlds that changed his life. Through the strife of journey he found himself transformed. These months of wandering taught me this. Standing in Bologna thinking about home, what I've grown to realize that home is in me now. Somehow these months of wandering taught me this. I don't miss the person I was before I left this test of being alone in foreign places in this way. Marco Polo's journey mirrors mine, like Marco Polo exploring Italy. Finally finding myself in getting lost. The brightest facade I wore at home is crumbled here away. Every day I discover something new about myself. Wandering Italy, finding me like explorers used to be. This is how I found myself at last. I traveled through Italy's heart. This art of self-discovery through exploration like Marco Polo. Johnny made me whole.
Yeah. I feel the anger rising up inside, but I've learned not to let it be my guide to actions that I later regret. Maturity is in how you let your emotions out without destruction. This is proper anger construction. Channel it to words, not fists. This is how a man exists, in anger without being violent. Sometimes the strongest move is silent. Count to 10, breathe it out before you scream, before you shout. Walk away if that's what's needed. This is anger being treated with respect but not with action. It causes harmful interaction. Anger's valid, anger's real, but how you express it is the deal.
Anger management, the art of control, not suppressing, but making whole your expression of legitimate rage without violence taking center stage. It's okay to feel what you feel, but keep it human, keep it real. No throwing punches, no breaking things. See the peace that maturity brings to conflict, to emotional expression. This is the new succession of men who feel but don't destroy. Anger managed, real McCoy.
Society told me bottle it up, but that's what makes a man erupt. And violence later down the line, so I learned to draw the line between feeling and expressing anger without transgressing boundaries of respect and safety. This is how I'm changing greatly from the men who came before, who thought that violence was the door to masculinity and power. But I learned within this hour that restraint is in restraint. Being angry ain't a taint. On manhood is part of being human. How you handle it is what you're doing. Therapy taught me how to feel without making the anger real, and violence or in harm to others. Teaching sons and younger brothers that emotions don't make you weak, it's how you let them speak through you that defines your character. This is what I'm after, peace within the storm of feeling. This is truly healing. When someone pushes on my buttons and I feel like I'm in the thick of it, I step back, I assist while I'm feeling this. The stress is it really about right now, or something deeper somehow from my past, my insecurity. This is emotional maturity, to understand the root of rage before you turn the violent page of history that we're trying to end. This is how we transcend old patterns of masculine violence, learning strength of silence, not bottling but processing through. This is what real men do.
Anger management, the art of control, not suppressing, but making whole your expression of legitimate rage without violence taking center stage. It's okay to feel what you feel, but keep it human, keep it real. No throwing punches, no breaking things. See the peace that maturity brings to conflict, to emotional expression. This is the new succession of men who feel but don't destroy. Anger managed, real McCoy.
Feeling angry, feeling rage, but violence ain't the sage. Answer to your pain, learn to manage, break the chain. A violent masculinity, this is who we're meant to be.
feeling meant to be. Do gelati. Remember when we shared gelato in July, under sky of perfect blue that matched your eyes that day. In this way, simple moments became precious memories. These melodies of summer love play in my mind still. I can feel the cold sweetness melting on my tongue. When we young, we think summers last forever, but they don't. Too late, that ordinary moments were special. Do gelati, 2 cups, 1 summer love, push and shove against time, but it moved on anyway. Yeah. Do gelati, sharing flavors in the sun. What we done was create a perfect moment in time. Of summer love that could last forever. Whatever we had was beautiful while it lasted. I've tasted nothing sweeter than that summer with you that I'll never forget. Do gelati. Yeah. Every flavor holds a different memory now. Somehow pistachio reminds me of your laugh. This photograph in my mind of you with gelato on your nose. Nobody knows how much I miss those simple moments shared. We care about nothing but enjoying summer days. Finally, understatement that nothing gold can slay. What if we could go back to that summer? This number of memories I have can't recount it. We found it. Our love on gelato and sunshine, a perfect summer romance could last. Always treasure do gelati in July. Walk past the gelateria today alone. Just that summer, but part of me is still standing still. In that moment when we shared do gelati, this party of 2 is over, but the memory remains. Finally, accepting that some things are meant to last. I carry forward lessons learned with you. Do gelati, sharing flavors in the sun. What we done was create a perfect moment in time. Of summer love that could last forever. Whatever we had was beautiful while it lasted. I've tasted nothing sweeter than that summer with you. 2 gelato cups, 1 summer, sweet memory, never another. This is what I carry forward now. Somehow, 2 gelati represents everything of memory. The time that passed too fast in my mind's forever. That perfect summer moments we shared can't be repeated. My understanding of love's temporary nature of nostalgia lives in do gelati. Do gelati, place forever in my mind. Do gelati, do gelati, do gelati. Caught your eye across the cafe accidentally. Suddenly this ordinary day feels different somehow. Starting now, I'm wondering who you are and what's your story. This glory, a brief connection with a stranger here, crystal clear that we'll never speak, but this moment lingers. My fingers wrapped around my cup while I pretend to read, but I need to glance up one more time to see if you're still there. This rare phenomenon of instant attraction, the strangest these dangers of romanticizing someone I don't know, but I know this feeling of possibility is real. Stranger across the room, catching my eye, don't know why this moment feels significant somehow. Ooh. Stranger across the room, we'll never speak, but this week we'll be colored by this brief connection made. This displayed moment of possibility and wonder here so clear that sometimes magic isn't what doesn't happen. This flapping of butterfly wings in my chest right now. I don't know how to explain this feeling to anyone else but myself. I'll keep this moment as a secret treasure. This pleasure, a brief connection with a stranger, shown I've known for just these minutes that you exist nearby. Don't know why this matters, but somehow it does today. You're reading a book I recognize and love, push and shove against my instinct to walk over and talk this walk. I'm taking in my mind till your table stays in these ways. I'm both brave and coward simultaneously. Finally understanding that some moments are perfect left alone, but I've grown attached to this stranger I'll never know. This show of restraint might be wisdom or might be fear. I appear calm, but inside I'm calculating possibilities. What if I just walked over and said hello? Would you know that I've been thinking about you for 20 minutes? These limits I place on myself keep me from living fully, but truly some magic needs distance to stay magical. This tactical decision to leave this moment untouched. How much would change if we actually spoke right now? I vow to keep this perfect in my imagination. Yeah, you're getting up to leave and I feel panic. This manic energy to do something before you're gone. Move along, says my rational mind, but my heart says go. I don't know which voice to listen to in this moment. This atonement for all the chances I never took by the book of regrets to speak up before it's late. But fate decides for me as you walk out the door forevermore. A stranger who made my day magical. This practical lesson in letting moments be what they are. Stranger across the room will never speak, but this week will be colored by this brief connection made. This displayed moment of possibility and wonder here so clear that sometimes magic isn't what doesn't happen. This flapping of butterfly wings on my chest right now. Eyes met for just a second there, strange across the room, electric air. This is the beauty of brief connections, deflections of possibility in ordinary days. In these ways, life surprises us with small moments. There's components of magic in the everyday mundane. I'll maintain this memory of strange across the room, this bloom of possibility that never grew. But I knew for a moment that magic was real here. Across the room, thanks for being there. Thanks for being there.
Let it breathe.
Yeah. Alarm goes off, time to move my body. Not tomorrow, not next week, today's the party. Stretching out the laziness, waking up my soul. Healthy days ahead, that's my goal. Gonna drink my water, gonna eat right. Gonna get myself some sleep tonight. Building up routines that make me feel alive. Healthy days, I'm gonna thrive.
Healthy days, I'm taking charge. Living life, feeling large. Moving my body, clearing my mind. Leaving bad habits behind. Healthy days, I'm on track. Never looking back. Energy flowing, feeling strong. Healthy days all year long.
Yeah. Not about perfection, just about trying. Getting off the couch, no more justifying why I skip the workout, why I stay up late. Changing up my habits, rewriting my fate. Oh yeah. Meal prep Sunday, gym on Monday. Taking vitamins, making it fun day by day. Not a punishment, it's self-care. Investing in myself cause I'm worth it, yeah. Gonna drink my water, gonna eat right. Gonna get myself some sleep tonight. Building up routines that make me feel alive. Healthy days, I'm gonna thrive.
Healthy days, I'm taking charge. Living life, feeling large. Moving my body, clearing my mind. Leaving bad habits behind. Healthy days, I'm on track. Never looking back. Energy flowing, feeling strong. Healthy days all year long.
7 hours sleep, that's my foundation. Fruits and vegetables, proper hydration. Movement every day, consistency is key. Healthy days are setting me free, Not comparing my journey to anyone else, just focusing on my own health. Small changes adding up to something great. Healthy lifestyle, not a crash diet fate. Healthy days, this is living. My body's Thanksgiving for treating it right, showing it love. Healthy days, that's what I'm thinking of.
Became a regular without really trying. Judged by my coffee from the same place every morning. This forming of connection through routine feels grounded. I'm found at my sense of home in this small cafe space. This place knows me better than most people do. It's true that belonging can be found in daily rituals. This visual of me walking in and barista smiling, compiling small moments into a sense of community. This unity of neighborhood inhabiting a sect here. Crystal clear that I needed this belonging all along. Regular at this cafe, I found my place, this space of belonging in daily ritual. Yeah, I'm the regular, they know my name here. This cat, they show through remembering my order. This border between customer and community blurred. I've heard my name called in the space more than anywhere. They care about me in a small but meaningful way. Every day I'm reminded that belonging exists in the midst of ordinary transactions. Something sacred, this naked truth that we all need to belong somewhere. This rare connection through daily coffee ritual. This physical space became my home away from home. Barista asks about my day and actually listens. This glistens with authenticity in the transaction. The world is hurled, sense of isolation I carried everywhere. But here in this cafe, I'm seen and known and valued. This value, feeling of mattering to someone's day in this way. Small interactions build community strong. All along, I've been searching for belonging everywhere, but it's there in the daily routine of ordering coffee. This softly built connection means more than I realized. What makes a place feel like home anyway? Is it the way they remember how you take your coffee? This offering of recognition in a lonely world where hurled into isolation by hiding life's design. But I find that choosing daily presence creates bonds. These from connection grow through consistent showing up. Fill my cup with belonging through this ritual daily. Missed a few days and they asked if I'm okay. In this way, I'm learning that I battle to this space. This place has become more than just where I buy coffee. This softly become a pillar of my daily existence. This distance between customer and community disappeared. I'm revered, not for status but for consistent presence shown. I've grown roots in this neighborhood through coffee ritual. This physical space represents stability and home to me. I'm the regular, they know my name here. This care they show through remembering my order. Customer and community blood, I heard my name called in this space more than anywhere. They care about me in this small but meaningful way. They know my order before I speak. Small cafe where I feel complete. This is where I found my people through the steeple of daily ritual and showing up. Fill my cup with belonging through consistency shown out wrong. Yeah. Into this community, one coffee at a time. This paradise of belonging through routine is real. More at home here than anywhere else. Off the shelf with loneliness, I found my place here. Crystal clear that I'm the regular, and that means something. This offering of daily presence built a home for me. They know my order. They know my order. They know my order.
final episode just aired. Everyone got what they care about, happy endings all around, but I'm still on the brand of my reality unchanged. Nothing's been rearranged in my life, body's happy and I'm still without a friend, the love of meaning or joy. Still just a lonely boy, sitting in this room alone, up and sprung, or changed or gotten better here. Everything is still unclear. Happy ending on the screen, but the emptiest stopping is right after the show ends, and I know nothing's changed for me after the happy ending plays. I'm still stuck in my days of loneliness and isolation. This is my situation. Show's over, life goes on, but I'm still alone in this room, in this life. Nothing's solved, just strife continues after the credits roll. This is my soul, realizing that the show ending doesn't make it grow or change or get better here. Everything's still clear that I'm alone tonight. Yeah, they all got their happy end. Characters could transcend the loneliness and find love. I'm still dreaming of something like that for my life, but there's no script by this knife. But cut through my problems clean, no final scene where everything resolves. My life just revolves around the same old pattern, left them reeling patterns. To everyone who finishes shows and feels the lows of realizing that the life hasn't changed, just strive continues on and on, even when the show is gone. We're all just searching for something more after the happy fairy play. So I'm still stuck in my day, so loneliness and isolation. This is my situation. Showed over, life it goes on, but I'm still alone in this room, in this life. Nothing solved, just strife continues after the credits roll. This is my soul, realizing that the show and it doesn't make me grow. I change or get better here. Everything's still clear that I'm alone. So I'll queue up another show, let the cycle go on and on forever here. This is my fear that I'll never find my ending. Just keep pretending that these shows will somehow save me from this grave. Let the next show begin to distract me from the fact again and again. After every happy ending, I'm still just pretending. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday drag, while I'm counting, feeling lag of time before the next episode. This has become my role, the meaning in my week. This is what I see, not a bench and not romance, just another chance to watch my favorite show. This is all I know about exciting anymore. This is what I'm living for. A weekly episode believes my only peace. Waiting for the next release. This is my only piece in a week that's otherwise empty. I've comprised my life into this way, counting down to Friday night, when my soul will make things right. For an hour I'll be fine. This is my lifeline to meaning, to excitement. This is my assignment every week to wait and see what will happen next to me. Yeah, this is all I know about living anymore. This is what I'm waiting for. 7 days between each dose. This is what hurts go, that my life is just a wait. Thursday night, almost there to the show that I care about more than anything. This is what I bring to my life, it's anticipation. This is my salvation. From the boredom of my days, tomorrow light and night, and I'll be fine for one more hour of my life. Then back to the strife of waiting for next week. To everyone whose life revolves around when shows resolve their cliffhangers once a week. We all see anywhere we can find it, even if we're blinded to outside this belief. Counting down to Friday night, when my show will make things right. For an hour I'll be fine. is my lifeline to meaning, to excitement. This is my assignment every week to wait and see what will happen next to me. Yeah. This is all I know about living anymore. This is what I'm waiting for. 7 days between each stroke. This is what hurt flows. And my life is just a waste. So I keep counting down the days and this waiting phase of my life until the show ends. And I know for 1 hour what it's like to feel alive, get hype. Out of boredom and the joy of a life I'm living here. I'll still be waiting for this show, nothing more. Just in my TV.
While they're posting every win on Instagram, I'm out here executing my plan. In silence, in the shadows, out of sight. Working through the day and through the night. No announcements, no declarations made. Just consistent work, foundations laid for success that's real, that's built to last. While they're chasing clout, I'm chasing past my limitations, pushing boundaries far. No need to post about my new car or my achievements. Let them discover when I'm so far ahead they can't recover the gap I've created by just working quiet. While they causing social media riot, I'm causing real change in my reality. That's my mentality. Success don't need a megaphone. Real winners work alone, in silence till they've already won. Quietly winning, that's my way. No need to post about my day. My wins speak for themselves in time. I'm focused on the climb, not the cameras, not the crowd. Success don't have to be loud. I'm winning quietly every single day. That's the only way to build something real and true. Let my work speak, nothing to prove. Quietly win until I'm at the top. Then they'll see I never stop. Working while they were posting. They measure success by likes and follows. My success runs way more deep and hollow. All their victories all for show, but mine grow in substance and reality. In my bank account, while they worry about cloud amount, I'm worried about my actual worth. Been quiet since birth, by my moves, about my plans. I let my work speak, my hands do the talking through the things I create. While they debate on Twitter about who's the best, I'm passing every test that life throws at me silently. This is my victory. The loudest in the room is weakest. The quietest is the sleekest. Moving through life with purpose clear. You won't hear me coming near until I've already passed you by. That's how real winners fly. Under radar until we've won, then our work is done. Proving itself without a word. Haven't you heard that silence is golden? Talk is cheap, I'm playing for keeps. No flex Friday, no motivation Monday. Just work every single day, consistently, persistently moving forward. My success can't be measured or scored by social media metrics and validation. I got my own navigation system that guides me through. Don't need to tell you what I'm going, how I'm winning. Just know that I'm beginning to lap people who started before me. They can't ignore me much longer, but they won't see me coming until I'm running past them on this race to success. Quietly winning, nothing less. Quietly winning, that's my way. No need to post about my day. My wins speak for themselves in time. I'm focused on the climb, not the cameras, not the crowd. Success don't have to be loud. I'm winning quietly every single day. That's the only way to build something real and true. Let my work speak, nothing to prove. Quietly win until I'm at the top. Then they'll see I never stop. No post, no flex, just progress. Winning silently, no need to impress. This is how you really win in life. Cut through the hype like a knife, quietly winning like wait. Every day. That's the only way, the only way.
This song playing overhead reminds me of someone when I was young and everything felt possible and new. Now I'm sitting here wondering who will remember me like I remember them. This gem of a moment captured in a melody. Eventually we all become someone's playlist memory. This history written in songs we heard together once. These months and years compressed into 3-minute tracks. Looking back through music at the people we used to be, I can see clearly now that songs hold more than sound. Spring breeze playlists carry memories through the trees of time that's past but never forgotten. Hope I'm on someone's playlist somewhere that they care enough to remember me when this song plays. Those days we spent together matter more than I thought. I've caught myself missing people through music lately. This greatly underestimated power of melody setting free memories I thought I'd forgotten completely. So sweetly, these songs remind me of my youth passed by. I don't cry, but I feel the weight of time and music. This a coaster reminder that we all become memories. Every playlist tells a story of someone's life. This strife for growing up and growing apart from people. This steeple of memories built through songs we shared. We cared about each other through the music bonding us. This trust we had that we'd always be friends forever. But whether we kept in touch or drifted apart, these heart of gold melodies remain to remind us. These find us when we least expected, bringing back the past. If I could send a playlist to my younger self, this wealth of wisdom wrapped in songs that I choose carefully. These carefully selected tracks would say what I couldn't. This wouldn't change the past but maybe help me then again and again. Music saves us when nothing else can. This plan of leaving pieces of ourselves in playlists, this is how we live forever in small ways shown. Someday someone will hear this song and think of me, finally understanding that we all become nostalgia. This failure to stay present means we're always looking back. This track of my life plays like a movie soundtrack. These attacks of memory through music are bittersweet. I meet my younger self in every song that plays these days. I appreciate the power of playlists more. This door to the past opens through melody always, yeah. Hope I'm on someone's playlist somewhere that they care enough to remember me when this song plays. Those days we spent together matter more than I thought. I've caught myself missing people through music lately. This greatly underestimated power of melody. Songs floating through the cafe air, hoping I'll be someone's memory there. This is how we live on after we're gone, through songs that remind people of the time we shared. We cared about each other and music remembers. These embers of friendship glow through playlists made. Spring breeze playlists carry me away. Spring sunshine bringing us together. Old friends meeting in perfect weather. Yeah, it's been too long. Yeah, haven't seen your face in what feels like years, but one hug later and it all appears like no time passed, like we never grew apart. Same old jokes hitting right at the heart. We're sitting in the park under cherry blossom trees, catching up on life with the perfect breeze. Remember when we used to do this every day? Now we're older but we still know how to play. You tell me about your job, your ups and downs. I share my story of this crazy town, but what matters most is we're here right now. Friendship never fades, we figured out how.
Time and distance try to separate, but real friendship always navigate. Old friends in the spring sunshine, laughing like we're turning back time. No matter how long we've been apart, you still got a place in my heart. Catching up under cherry blossoms, remembering all that we lost and found again in each other's eyes. Old friends are the realest life.
We talk about the old days, the memories we made, the stupid things we did that never fade. The time we got lost trying to find that show, or when we stayed up all night in the snow. Life took us different directions, different paths, but sitting here now, doing the math of all the years and all the distance between. Nothing's changed in the ways that mean. So, yeah, something real, something true, something deep. The kind of friendship you wanna keep. So we promise not to let so much time go by before we meet again under this sky.
People come and people go, but you're the ones who really know who I was and who I am. Old friends always understand.
The sun is
setting, but we're still talking. Lost track of time, no need for walking away from this moment, this perfect scene. Best reunion that there's ever been. We take a photo to remember this day. Promise to meet up, not let life get in the way. Exchange new numbers, though they haven't changed. Just making sure we stay in range of each other's lives and each other's hearts.
Old friends in the spring sunshine, laughing like we're turning back time. No matter how long we've been apart, you still got a place in my heart. Catching up under cherry blossoms, remembering all that we've lost and found again in each other's eyes. Old friends are the realest ties. Spring sunshine bringing us together, hoping this won't be the last forever.
Same time next year, same place we'll meet.
Old friends make life complete.
Yeah, at my own pace.
They're running marathons, I'm walking my own trail. Success ain't measured by who moves fast or fails. Society screaming, hurry up, you're falling behind. But I found peace when I made up my mind. Comparison's a thief, still enjoy from the present. Learning patience is life's most valuable lesson. My timeline's different, my journey's unique. Not a race to the finish, it's the growth that I seek. At my own pace, I'm moving through this life. No need to rush, no need to think twice. At my own pace, I'm dancing to my beat, finding my rhythm in these city streets. At my own pace, I'm learning to embrace, every single step I take, at my own pace. Instagram feeds full of highlight reels. Real progress ain't about them likes and feels. While they sprinting toward burnout and stress, I'm building foundations, nothing more, nothing less. Your chapter 3 don't define my chapter 1. Different seasons, we all got our own sun. Stop watching others, start trusting the process. My time is divine, yeah, I'm truly blessed. At my own pace, I'm moving through this life. No need to rush, no need to think twice. At my own pace, I'm dancing to my beat, finding my rhythm in these city streets. At my own pace, I'm learning to embrace, every single step I take, at my own pace. Slow down, breathe in, this ain't a competition. Fast lane, slow lane, it's all about the vision. Your speed don't determine your destination. Just stay true, that's the real innovation. 25, 35, 40 ain't too late. Breaking through with my own rate. Success is personal, not universal. My journey's beautiful, perfectly purposeful. They say time is money, but peace is priceless. Moving with intention, every step feels righteous. Not lazy, just strategic with my energy flow. Planting seeds today for the garden I'll grow. Your pressure ain't my pressure, your dream ain't mine. I'm writing my own story line by line. Steady progress over temporary hype. Living my truth, that's the prototype. At my own pace, I'm moving through this life. No need to rush, no need to think twice. At my own pace, I'm dancing to my beat, finding my rhythm in these city streets. At my own pace, I'm learning to embrace, every single step I take.